place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking now, maybe we found love right where we are. We found love right where we are. We found love right where we are. Ooh, ooh. I wanna ride a chocoball all day. La da da da, la da da da, oh oh. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. La 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 la. La 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 la. Celebration, yeah. Celebrate good times, come on. Hey, hey, celebrate good times, come on. Da 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 da. There's a party going on right here. It's a celebration. And we'll cheer. So put your hands up. Something, something. Celebration. Come on. The celebration. Celebration. Anywho. Hey, Abby. It's New Year's in 1 minute. Hey, that's what's up. Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year. Hope you're having a good one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year's! New Year's somewhere, just not New Year's for me. Oh my goodness, I'm so goofy. I'm a goofy goober. Who's a goofy goober? JJ, a goofy goober. Ah! Something smooth like butter, criminal undercover. Watch something. Tell you about it bad. Ain't no other. Sweet you like other spot. What's up? What? Hello, Psyduck? Psyduck? Psyduck, how's it going? What's up, Spy? Treat you like undercover. Didn't we talk to Otto? I feel like we already spoken to the man that is none other. Otto. Automatic super. No, we did not talk to Otto. What's happening? What's happening is that we're playing Final Fantasy. Yeah. That's what's happening. We are playing some Final Fantasy 16. Yeah. That's what we're doing. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope you get a good cheer. Yeah. So yeah, how is everybody doing? Ball tricks. I haven't been using ball tricks. And I say to myself, water? Was there someone named Water? Oh yeah, what's up? Water is tea. Water is tea. Water is tea and tea is water. Ah, the irony. Okay, I'm late to the countdown set. Should we start over? Like 58, 59, 70, 71, 72. Wait. I don't think I have the right. I was counting up, not down. Okay. So how is everybody anyways? Like, what are y'all plans? Are you guys with your family or are you just gonna be watching me? So, I'm gonna be playing for a while, but then I gotta celebrate with me. Familia. We gotta celebrate with the family. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm already lost. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Are you making fun of me because I was counting? Anything is good. Anything. That's why we play in fine. No. Oh, Final Fantasy. Can I get a? Oh man, I'm low-key kind of hungry. I want to eat that pizza, but we need to save some pizza for my brother. You say, I don't know why, but I should. I should because I could. They say, Otto!
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening
That's
its
a
grip
pizza.
and the Duchy's balls.
Now my grandma will get mad.
They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to
So I
the
probably
Holy
won't
Throne,
do that,
conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power.
It would have been crazy.
But now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn.
Anyone play
They should help
16
speed up
at
the
all?
search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
New quest. Do we talk to the quest guy? But the funny. Yeah, but the money. Okay. That's far. No, I went the wrong way. Where? How do I leave here? Okay, this way? So Water, how you doing? What made you decide to traverse this land of JJB? The lift. Here's the lift.
Welcome back, Sid.
Why are they calling us Sid? I know he's bearing the name, but why are they still calling us Sid?
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water
Oh,
doesn't agree
you
with
jumped
it, then.
ship. Hey, that's what's
one
up.
way of putting
Don't
it.
forget to press that
And unless you've
subscribers
got some
button.
grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium,
What y'all want to
Slade
chat
will
about,
keep
by the way?
eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rot for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
I don't know what that 10 points is,
Of course
but
I bless.
okay.
Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest.
A story is happening. I can't tell you, I'm just as lost. We have to slay thorny thistles. What's happening in your life? Good enough for you? Hey, yo. I was just like, I'm not even gonna bother. We gotta slay the thorn.
Felling a forest, I said.
The thorn berries. You guys ever play any games? Woo! There we go. Whee! We did it! We did it! Yeah, we did it! Yeah, let's go. Chat, who is y'all's favorite streamers, by the way?
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Well, did you find me some wax?
I believe
Find
so.
is one way of putting it.
Look, we got you some wax.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Oh, I don't suppose the
Wow.
Argo will mind as long as he
That
stays
smells
above
like
the
cheeks.
waves.
Argo. So your
Why do you smell like chocolate cheeks?
I didn't know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
I see. So whoever's live is who you watch. That's crazy. Okay, so we did that. Is that the only quest? No quest. Okay. Pretty darn quick.
What happened here?
Come on.
Ooh, look at
We
that.
need to find the others.
Martha's rest.
How I reckon.
Martha.
Boys from the
Which,
garrison.
that's no, that was Isabel. Apparently, we still talking Martha.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is,
What's
but
that?
it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
What we do with them stars? Wonder how many quests there is in this game. Are you guys excited for the new year? Dang.
Cole is right.
What's up, Robo
That was
Blazer?
no tavern brawl. It was a message.
To culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
New year, new year. What's gonna be new about you? I'm gonna strive to get 10K subscribers this year.
Get those horses.
Dang. You can't
Look.
go that way.
Up ahead.
It's a tree. Oh wait, no, that's Martha.
Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about
Not
me.
being
It's
older.
them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something. Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive.
In this
Martha,
game, yo, less
think
with
you can make it back to
10K.
the
Yo, I
end?
appreciate it. I
Cole
really
is
do.
there with the other curse
I
breakers.
need the luck. I need the luck.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Yo, I got a big
Black
shit on my
Shields.
forehead, chat. It feels so
This is
weird.
some sort of twisted joke. There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Even for the Empire.
The chocobos are after me. The chocobos are after me. That failed. Gobble gobble, baby. baby. Oh. Sick 'em, Torgle! Sick 'em, Torgle! Yeah, with the fighter. Got to fire X. Peace! Hope you come back another day. You enjoy your fireworks.
Are we too late?
It looks like it.
There might still be someone inside.
Highly doubt it. But okay. Oh dang, his feet. Oh my.
No.
Damn it.
My
I thought
grandma
you
gonna bug
lot
me.
were all spent.
Shit. What?
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
They say, hey, why is there a police crazy? There are some police stuff. That's crazy. It's going beep 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 beep. What the shit is this? That's some popcorn. Popcorn? Why is there popcorn? Mm. What is this? I didn't know I could this card.
Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
That was quick.
Found her.
Flounder. Flounder.
The abbot.
Oh no, it's him, I think. Don't even see his face clearly.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
That's crazy.
Clive. He's breathing.
He is. That's crazy.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only
that were true.
Oh no, not the survivor.
The Black Shield
What are callings?
will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her.
It's Rosaria.
Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid, where are you? Sid!
Who's Chloe?
In here.
Cole.
We found a survivor.
I think that's Cole. He's
Clive,
dead.
he's gone.
You think he's gonna survive? He doesn't have a main character vibe to him. I'm cold, chat. I'm chilly. Chilly Billy.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the
I'm
bearers'
guessing
remains.
David died.
Why are we still
We should
here?
consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Willick's jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting.
How was your walk?
I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
I had to do me some errands. I was not happy to have it.
Cole and I will remain
Orange.
here and see to the Imperials.
Imperials. Imperial. Imperial. Ooh, I'm so chilly, chat. I'm really chilly today. I don't know what it is. What the cause, baby. But I'm feeling chilly. I'm feeling chilly. I'm feeling chilly. I cannot say that. I cannot say that proper accent. It's a gloom widow. I want to. Oh, well, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. My go in the middle of the way. Nice, pretty cold to most. Flip flops and unbuttoned shirt. Flip flops and unbuttoned shirt. Who you think you is? Who do you think you is to be walking around in such temperatures? That I say is not a good idea. Oh, good lie. I am so tired today. There's something that's keeping me sleepy. We have to fight that. What the parrot is a rank C? Oh, that's the mountain. Okay. I have to fight this. Well, flight is always an option.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Is it gonna follow
Over
me?
here!
Whoa, what's up, Luca? Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Whoa, 6.5 hours, yeah. It's not 6.5 but oh, my potion!
I try.
picked 15. I should have picked 15. I was like, I do want to make 12 red, but I didn't want to pick 15.
All yours, Torgal. Get up.
You're not very fun to be around.
Get him. Over here. Get him. This one.
Whoa! That's a lot of money. Thanks for subscribing, Sonic. How do you spend $900 on the fire? Why you guys like firecrackers? Well, dang. Why are you getting hooker? I think I would rather get you getting the firecracker. But worth it? I don't know. I mean, to each their own. To each their own, they say.
That must be the bridge.
Yum, 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 yum. I'm chilly. I like stuff that goes boom, bam, boom. Goes like a boom, boom, problem. Scattered, a far-off memory is like a scattered dream. Scattered dream is like a far-off memory. I'm cold.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
Truly free.
I hope so.
That blow their money.
What of the
I
Imperials?
just hang out with people that like
more
the
than they
blow their money.
deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about me.
I don't like.
All right.
Oh, hello, Corey. Kind of creepy. Just think I'm sorry. I just someone was like, "Hello, Chinese Asian American woman." I was just like, "Wait, hold on, what?" I was just like, "Excuse me." You blow your money on the greens. I don't like greens either. Not even green beans.
No one survived then.
But you did, Martha. You did.
Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean
Right
their blood's
now,
not
hey.
on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have
Fire
been me.
and
This was all my
earbuds.
fault.
How?
Did your other ones like not
couldn't
work
have known.
anymore?
I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings.
I'm
like
so
a fool I am. The
cold.
rumors started moons ago of black-clad
Where is
devils
my
descending
hoodie
on
at?
villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of
Firecracker
sleeping
dust.
bearers.
There
I
you go.
assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right.
Oh,
What these black shields are doing.
I brought nice earbuds.
It's unthinkable.
Oh, I just barged.
Which begs the question, why do it all? My mother obviously has a hand in this.
Me too,
I
girl.
cannot make sense of her
too,
actions.
girl. What do you mean, me
And
too,
picking
girl?
what goes on
Me
in
too,
that
girl.
woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need
Oh, no.
swords and men to wield them. Preferably
Heist,
big
y'all
ones.
heisting?
Those
Dang.
Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people.
Why you
They're in
cussing?
for
How
a
come
rude
potatoes are
awakening.
getting timed out?
Oh,
Do
before
mine
I
have like
forget,
access
a
to
stowus
cuss?
from Otto landed just before
They'll
you
be
arrived.
cussing up a storm.
He asked
We
me
should
to tell you
ban
that Gav
potatoes.
has
Be like,
returned.
ban
Then we
potatoes.
must as well.
Not really,
Will you
but
be all right here,
be kind of
Martha?
crazy that shit.
We can stay longer if you wish.
We would do something crazy.
No
like that.
need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I
I
wouldn't
kind of
turn
want
my
to cuddle my
nose up
bed.
if you were to
I want
lend
to
me a pair of them
cuddle
strapping young
snuffleupagus.
curse breakers.
I want to cuddle on my bed. Oh man. Return to the hideaway. To the hideaway. To the hideaway. What's the plus sign for? What if I want to be negative? What if I'm not about the positivity? What if I'm all about the negativity? You know what they say. Dreams can change. Bada bing, bada boom, boom. You want more? Did you already use your firecrackers?
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours?
I'm going mountain biking.
Bet you're a bloody
knew
marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
When you are mountain biking.
Chocobos.
You heard
Pokemon.
me right.
What's your dream? To
Wild birds?
become a successful streamer.
The
That's my
big
dream.
ones? And not
I
just
wanna
any
be
chocobos
the
at that.
very best.
Whiteheart and her
Streamer. I don't know if I actually want to be the very
bravest
best streamer.
birds you
I
ever did
want to
see.
have fun
They
streaming
protect travellers round these parts from
and
bandits
have
and the
lots
like.
of fun. Da, da,
Chocobos.
da. Get to
Fighting
10K is
It's
my dream for
true.
2025.
He saved me from a
Pokemon.
gang of footpads only yesterday.
Subscribe.
Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Well, go on then.
Oh my
Don't
goodness.
just stand there. Go and help them.
All right, I'll help you.
All right.
I'll
There's a
decide
good
to be a
lad.
good laddie and help
Where
you.
can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Personally, I like it better, but I like Dragon Quest. It's like Monster Quest. Cheesecake. Cheesecake. Anywho, I don't know why I got distracted. What's daughters? I don't even know what a daughter is.
Whiteheart.
Dragon Quest
That's quite a
Monsters.
name for
I
a
did not
chocobo.
play that one. I know it's on sale right now, so I'll probably go back on sale another time. Monsters. I don't know if I want to play. Ooh. Doctor Woman. I don't even want to be around patients, bro. I don't even want to be around other people. Ain't no reason why I'm gonna go become a doctor. Doctor's just too much work. Too much work. Second dog passed away because her tumor was so aggressive. Just
I thought Ambrosia
recently.
was one of a kind.
I'm sorry to hear that before you, before the new year.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
But it's like you have monsters follow you. Auto battle, look for crash. Oh, nice. That does sound kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. That does sound kind of fun. It kind of sounds fun.
These chocobos
Fruit
aren't going down without a fight.
punch. High fruit punch. High five punch. I don't know, something Abby-san was saying, like fruit punch. Look, it's my chocobo.
We got you cornered.
Where's the chocobo who saved my life and then I
think
killed it
you'd
in the
seen
fire?
last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
It's not about the playability, it's about buying it.
Why is
I
that,
wanna buy
eh?
it.
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
How much is
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Alright then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
What's ambrosia? Hold on, what is ambrosia? Ambrosia. I don't know. I don't know what ambrosia. Como estás? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I was gonna check something. Someone requested Hogwarts Legacy. I remember that. Should I have like small string goals? I don't know. For now, like, you know, for the games you guys want to see. Dragon Quest treasure. Let me see. String goals. Because right now I have it for card capture. Like, do you guys actually like seeing it? That's the real question. Yeah, it's about the same price. Yeah, it's like 25 bucks, right? Treasures. Yeah, it's like 25 bucks. Yeah. You'll see. I don't know what that is. Enemies approach. Not the hound door.
Over here! Get him!
Oh. I want to be the best that ever was. To be all the rest. Yeah, that's my card. If you remember reading, you know, I read a whole bunch of things. Electro, Diglett, Eater, and Minky. Pencil, Pocket, Zero, Pidgey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wanna be the best that ever was. Sandwich got cold because I was thinking, oh no, whatever should I do? Whatever should I do? The sandwich is ruined. It's funny. Imagine someone just came in and like, what the heck is happening? Oh my god, my voice went too high. Hello, Ronan. That's a random question, so I'm not gonna answer it.
You're safe now.
Sandwich got
White
cold.
Hart, I presume.
That's a weird turkey, but okay.
Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
The bird who saved your tissue. Oh, it's the same one! I didn't realize it. Ambrosia. Ambrosia! Oh, that's the name. I thought Ambrosia died.
It's you. You survived.
Wow, the only animal who survived. In Toril. Ain't none of the people survived, that's for sure.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over?
I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, are you sorted the bastards then? I knew you would.
What?
And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Not only that, that was my bird. That's my bird right there. That's my bird. I'm cold.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
His brother did as well. Okay, we're not gonna get all the way over there. Because technically his brother got killed and then got revived because
you born a lord or
life and death phoenix. So we're not gonna go there.
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are.
Okay, can we talk about how his brother though? Like, activate Time Lord. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, his bro didn't get as much as like a growth as he did or something. He got a different, completely different. He looks like he's in a K-pop band. That's all I gotta say.
Right by me.
And then he looks like Roxas because the
What is it, girl?
The outfit.
She wants her master back, I reckon.
We get a chocobo?
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Oh my goodness, we got the Ambrosia quest.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
He does look like Roxas. He looks like an older Roxas. He looks like Roxy. Bro, give him an eye patch. Was the eye patch necessary? He really gave him an eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her.
What? I thought she was going with us.
Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Whiteheart. Yard is. Yardy.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am.
Oh my goodness, you just get...
Anyhow, best be on my way.
You just burn your face. Nah, you ain't no bear no more. Even though you had the same mark as a bear. Everyone just coincidentally just removed that mark, though.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
What? We got a bird, chat. We got a bird. Quack, quack. What is these points for, anyways? Chocobo, childhood. Chocobo unlocked. We got something for the chocobo. I wanna ride a chocobo all day. La la da da da. After 18 long years. Dang, his chocobo's still alive after 18 long years. That's great. Clive has reunited with his faithful steed. Okay. Okay.
Where's Gav?
Why do I feel so tired? I feel so tired, probably because of 3 hours sleep a day.
I hear there's trouble.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly,
I do like her long hair look.
And the world supply of crystals.
Look at him. He's matching Ambrose. The other side, he ain't got no his eye either. What
now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just realized. I'm like, if that's a burn mark on his face, are you still able to grow beards on those parts? Because I've seen people who had burn marks and is unable to grow
beat their
hair in that
shields.
part. So
The
I don't know, that was just
their
something I
daggers,
kind of thought.
ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
They'll never see it coming.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Them eyes. He got them baby blues.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia.
So cold.
Drake's Spine in Waloed.
I do dislike
and Drake's Tail.
I don't like
here in the
beards.
crystalline dominion.
I don't like me beards or mustache.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us...
You know what I like though? I like me them clouds, them promptos, them Gojo look. I like the Gojo look.
Is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
I don't like makeup
My
on
uncle.
females. That's understandable.
Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait.
Well, like, but like, it's a small boy. A small boy. I like to toss around. Okay, no, let me not. Let me not. No. Oh, with the makeup thing, it's crazy because people can't tell. Okay. People can't tell certain types of makeup. So like when they talk about the natural look, it's just like, yeah, it still has some matte makeup on it though. Like it's light makeup, but it's still makeup. Cause then you like contrast it. Yo, shut up, Potato. You want to talk? You like Leon.
Gave him his start in the world, but it was his
Like
action which earned him his
the
fortune,
makeup then just be like,
along with a handsome fleet of ships.
You have the light makeup, and then you have no makeup. You're like, who's this person?
What are we waiting for?
You'd be like, that's a whole different person. You guys always be hating on my guy choices. That move will look crazy. Leon, okay. Is Cloud considered one? Is Zach considered one? Y'all ain't say nothing about Vincent. But honestly, him and Prompto would probably be home. They would. They would.
Waiting for Indy.
Mateo just likes to bash my taste in men. That's what it is.
I think it's alright.
Well, he just changed it. No, no. We're talking about Resident Evil 4. Fantasy. Wait, what? Resident Evil 4 Fantasy? No. Star Ocean? Vincent. Okay, you're talking about some completely different stuff. We're talking about Resident Evil and Final Fantasy. Like, what's going on? Yeah, imagine the new year. I'm like, happy new year. I passed out, like, not even during the middle of New Year's. I just passed out, like, right now. I'm like, she got style, she got flair, that's why you came. The nanny, who would have thought that? You read my comments backward? That's because that's how I see them. That's how I see them. Why you always judging me? Boy, I gotta know. Y'all are on my case lately. Everybody knows. Clear that you're obsessed with me. You're delusional, you're delusional. Why you wasting your time? Whoa, why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna go.
And?
I was just informing you. I was just informing you like a transformer. I'm here to tell you you're rating my stuff wrong.
Did you come through the forge today?
Man.
It smells like a still.
I'm getting chills. You know what it is? I need to lie down. I need to lie down. But we hardly streamed today, so I feel like we gotta make some progress. We gotta make some progress. I know everyone who comes to my stream just loves to antagonize me. I don't know. I bring out the antagonistic towards people. They're always like, JJ, stop getting lost. JJ, why are you so directionless? JJ.
See, I am.
Why can't you get yourself?
Is everything alright?
Oh, yeah, it's just. Well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not
I mean, you could ask Potato.
Tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact.
Yo, I've been playing 15 a little bit. I know how you was like, you know, hindsight looking back, 15's not all that. But honestly, it's pretty fun to just like do your quest in mumbo jumbo stuff, like, cause it has like comedy and then the serious moments. But with 16, everything's kind of depressing. I'm just like, dang, give me some funny moments. Give me my boy band. Like, oh my goodness, I love the boy band aesthetic. I'm not gonna front. Like, I mean, aside from Gladios, everyone else is kind of looking litty titty. Anywho, Rubble's like, I swear you may not get high, but you act high. Listen, Potato knows that I don't be smoking the wanna. I can't handle the Mary Jane because my asthma.
I thought this first harvest.
Dang. I'm already tired. my asthma acting up. My asthma is I do be hating on beards. Why do you think I don't like Gladiolas? Anywho. She's beardiest. She's a beardist. I am! What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Cancel her. Oh my goodness, you can eat greens. Nah, I'll pass. I'll pass. You can't even spell cancel right. Who's gonna get canceled now? It's gonna be you. What was I even saying? Nah, trust me. I don't think I need the
Go to the
good
curse
kush.
breakers on account of all they do stuff like the way.
I'm riding high on a thing called life. Even though life ain't taking me high so far. But
it'll be nice being the bearer of good news.
no. I feel like I had something to say, but I low-key forgot.
She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go.
Whoa! More at 11? Bro.
You hear that, Martel?
Would it be
He's
considered
finally
racist,
today.
though? You don't need to, you just act like someone who's late. I mean, I don't know, cause even in college, people thought I was baked, and I was like, I'm not baked. I just got a headache. Cause I would wear sunglasses, right? And I would just keep my head down and stuff, but I would pay attention. But like, I gave such an unserious vibe, even though I'm a serious person. But like, I was just like, okay, I got me a question. And it's cause also the way I be talking, people do not understand the way I be talking. So then it's like, where do I go? So then it's like, yo, she must be baked or something. Because, yo, dang, you guys just reminded me. I was, I don't know. People thought I was popular, but I don't know. I feel like I was hated a lot. Like, people just did not like me. I understand. I'm paid in butt, but like, I don't know. I feel like I got a lot of hate for no reason. Looking back, like, dang. That's probably why I'm a streamer. Like, okay, one time I was showing my friend a video, right? It was before I started streaming. They're like, hope you don't make this your full-time job. You're not gonna get anywhere. I'm like, dang! Even if you are speaking facts, dang, I want to support a friend. Sheesh. This is why you don't tell people you.
And you say Sid?
Oh, I could say if you are popular. Yeah, if I get popular. If I get popular. If I get popular. A very big if. I ain't a guy though. I'm a girl.
So Arthur's right.
Guys simply give each other a hard time. Nah, even girls.
Something to eat.
Nah, honestly, the girls did not want to. Like, my guy friends. My guy friends were supportive. My female friends, oh heck no, they wasn't. They were just like, I be calling my homies stupid in the gym. I be calling my homies potato. on in chat. What you gotta say about that? You're such a potato. Yeah. I probably need some sleep. Suddenly, the set goes from 3 times 10 times 3 times 20 when I do it. I don't know, man. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Guys are really girlfriends. What? Guys are never really girlfriends. What? guys are never really girlfriends. What the pair does that even mean? I don't understand what that even means.
Where have I heard
Are you
that
saying
name
like guys and girls can't really
Weren't
be
she the girl from
friends?
the Furrows?
Course she
Is that what you trying to say?
An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bay mite.
Oh.
Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud.
They aren't
Rightly so.
friends, bro. That's crazy. I don't know what me and Potato are then. Because we sure ain't dating, that's for sure. So if we ain't friends... No, you right. We ain't friends. Me and Potato ain't friends. We family. Just like how Vin Diesel says. It's like, I live 1/4 mile at a time. We ain't just friends. We family. Oh, yeah. Some low quality dudes. The low quality dudes.
A gift from the backyard.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
service.
Did I literally just go from like where I was to just like one thing away?
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He didn't have a right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone
Merry
could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you?
Yeah.
Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they?
Are they sitting for
I'm glad to see
opportunity?
someone carried on what she started.
There are always
Not an
exceptions,
easy,
but
not
majority
the
aren't.
Reckon she'd be
I
happy
don't know,
knowing
man.
all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
I don't know, fam.
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples.
You do know.
Head to the
I
backyard
know,
and
man.
pass along everyone's
I know. Listen, maybe it's because I was more like the tomboy. I had that whole tomboy vibe going on, so I feel like
The curse breakers sent their
I
thanks.
must be the exception, if anything.
They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling
Guys
after
like
her.
tomboys,
And
I
now
don't
it's
know,
a
fam.
full-grown tree.
I don't know.
Martel lives on through the fruit
I
it bears.
am the
Through
tomboy.
you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you.
I don't know, man.
You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop.
I'm also really bad at
And I
social
wouldn't mind
media,
some of
guys.
it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Once said dudes who like tomboys just one. Dang, that's low key kind. I mean, I don't know. Y'all do be getting really sussy with your boys, your homies. I've seen some sus activities along with the homie. It made me question y'all. I'd be like, what? But girls be doing the same thing. I don't let them do the same thing to me. But I'd be like, what the turd? I'm like, I ain't even trying to fill you up like that. Like, I don't know. Honestly, when you're around, like, people you get along with, or I don't know if it's like a same sex thing, it'd be kind of crazy. I'd be like, where am I going? I'd be like, what the turd? I never said there's anything wrong. I'm just saying it's kind of sus. Kind of sus though. Like, it'd be like, oh my goodness. Like, nah. Like, I've seen some sussy baka. So I'll be like, that's kind of sus, dude. Oh. No, you do you, but like, I don't know, man. Looking kind of crazy.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dharmekia. I'm not about to let Coop get.
Bro, I be trying to tell Potato this. He don't listen to me. I be like, oh heck no. He's like, I never had that problem before. I'm like, listen, when you have to be around a lot of different types of people, I've been around a lot of different types of people. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, when you get a backstabber, ooh, that really gets you, man. Like, it's already bad enough I got trust issues, but like when you actually have to encounter a backstabber, oh, like someone who ain't, as you say, a girl's girl, oh, I be, ooh, you got me tripping. You got me tripping.
He has a knack for that sort of
But
thing.
when you actually have a homie, a female homie who got your back.
Wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Also, bro, oh, okay. That's not even a nursing home thing. That's a work. That's a work competitive office type of thing. Because what I don't know if it's just an anyone type of thing, but I've heard horror stories. I experienced horror stories about women just hating on each other, or be like, all like, oh yeah, let's be friends. But what it's called that office snake, right? It's that office snake mentality. They're like, oh yeah, we should totally hang out and stuff like that. And then they're gonna be the first one to snitch on you. They're gonna want all that gossip and stuff. And they're the ones who gonna want to snitch on you. Listen, bro. Ooh, you got me heated, man. Cause I was working, right? I had a break. I had a lunch break. And I told my boss I was going out for my lunch break because I had to do something. And this one person knew we was gonna go on break for a while. You know what she did? She snitched on us because we was like 3 minutes. Like, so I heard you guys took break. Is there a reason why you guys aren't back? And I was just like, we was stuck in traffic, but we is literally right next to. We was right at the office, and you know what? She was just like, "Oh, I didn't know." And I'm like, "We didn't have to report to you. You ain't the boss." Like, but I'm loving this now. I hated this right now. She wasn't no boss, but she was trying to kiss up so she could become higher management. I'm not gonna say what position because I ain't trying to blast myself, right? You know what she did all that work for? What her raise was to be a snitch. 25 cents an hour extra. 25 cents. This chick was like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm faking it. So she could get 25 more cents an hour. Like, bruh. Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness. Patel and I always be having this thing where I'm like, nah, girls be fake. Like, you know, not all of them be having your back because we always be like, nah. Like, he's like, nah, the girls I'm around with, he's like, the girls I'm around with, they have each other's back. I'm like, I'm just like, Potato, that's not all girls though. I always be like, that ain't all girls though. I'm just like, I've been around some fake snakes. And the worst part be is when they older than you. Like, it's not even like 1 year older. They could be like 10, 20, 15 years older. Because you're doing your work, but you know also like know how to multitask and stuff like that. Nah, because what is it that you snitching on people for? What? Oh my goodness. Like, ooh, okay, Patel, you BRB. So like, nah, but like when you actually have a female friend who is actually there for you, that's lit. But like, I think it's something like, you know, like the boys, like they be like, if you guys have some beef or something, it's that you keep it to yourself or you like fight it out or something. When it's girls, it be petty. Because, you know, we ain't trying to be scrapping. So it be like that mental warfare type of job. And nah, that stuff be irking me because I'm just like, bro, just say what you want directly. But, you know, you ain't supposed to be direct because you have to be indirect because you gotta be considerate. And, like, bruh. Like, if you ain't want to be my friend, just don't be my friends. But don't be doing all this hoops and bounds. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys get over it, but nah. When it's something like it's something we'll hold on to. Like, we will hold on. Like, you do something dirty to me, I'll be like, I ain't like that. I'm like, I ain't talking to you. Like, I ain't saying. Oh my god. I'm just like, no, I'm just cutting connections or something. I'm just like, so, like, I mean, there are times I can be petty too. I ain't gonna lie, because like, again, my EQ, my emotional intelligence ain't the best, but like, I'd be like, okay, we ain't talking about men lying to their lives. That's a whole different thing. Like, why are you getting married if you're gonna be lying to your wife?
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together
Why
then.
Start yelling?
To the end.
Come on.
I mean, that's just an argumentative person.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends?
I think it
Will we
depends.
find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
Like,
which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde.
how do you explain?
We visit as many as we can,
Like,
and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
If like, okay, you guys mentioned how you guys just get over it or something like that, right? But it's more like, let's say I'm like, I told you to wash the dishes, right? And you guys had like a whole conversation about washing the dishes. And she'd be like, why didn't you wash dishes? Like, you guys got over the fight. But she's gonna bring up the past. Like, last week I had to tell you to wash the dishes. It's kind of like, it's just like, are you not listening to me type of third. But at the same time, it's like, there's a time and place. So it's like,
Mockery of justice is
I don't know.
Lord help.
Listen, I don't know. I think it just depends, like, you know, what the context or situation is. It's like, cause like, yeah, it could be petty, but I could be like, hey, like, why am I have to keep telling you to like wash the plates or wash the dishes or wash your clothes or something like that?
And would never have stood for this.
But I get it. It's like, you feel like you're being nagged at, but she's feel like she's not being listened to. But no one wants to be around a nag, but at the same time, you don't want to be around someone who doesn't listen to you.
Why are you? Nothing but loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like for stuff for people who actually like don't take that stuff like they just take it face value. Okay, like what I'm saying is that there's always two sides to every story. Like I don't hate women. I will say what irks me. I don't hate men. I will say what irks me. Like there's stuff that bugs me about dudes too. like, but I'm probably more used to dudes because I've been around dudes more. But like things that be like, for example, like I tell you what I hate about fake snakes and stuff. What I don't like about dudes though is like having to tell them the same thing over and over. What's up, Slayer? Like having to say the same thing over and over again. Like, my dude, I just told you. Like, oh, I forgot. Like, what do you mean you forgot? Or like someone who be saying like bunch of promises and can't keep them. I'll be like, why you told me you're gonna do all this if you ain't gonna do it? Like, it ain't impressive. It's just like, are you serious? And then one of the worst things, it's just like the respect. Like, how do I even say this? Like, when you set your boundaries and they just don't listen to your boundaries. That's the nicest way of saying it. Because I ain't gonna go deep into it. But yeah, like, if you, they don't respect, like, when, oh, that's the thing that be irking me the most. If, like, people don't respect your boundaries. But I'm saying, like, if you say certain boundaries, whether you're, like, just friends or dating or something, and they just keep going over them boundaries, it's like, bruh.
Pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
How are you doing, Higurashi? Higurashi!
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the millers.
It's raining.
All right.
Raining. People supposed to be doing firecrackers today. Hold on, I gotta be right back. I gotta use the potty. It's I have to use the potty. The combat mode destroyed Final Fantasy along with the entire summer. Lad, I'm blank at the moment. What the Infinite Wealth is perfection. Hold on. I didn't see Infinite Wealth when I was on Steam. Well, I don't know. Okay, let me see. Reese is here. What's up, Reese? You with your stinking heist. All Reese does is heist or tell me to do some Vincent stuff, man. Anywho. Type of beat. Keep them turn-based and stabbing if they go modern. You can please everyone, so just please me. You can't, okay. It's like how fans reacted to Yakuza going turn-based. Vincent, yeah, how you're like, you gotta play Queen's Blood, and the only reason you wanted me to play Queen's Blood was because Vincent had a cutscene. L.A.D. Like a Dragon is goated with sauce, but still a bunch of children mad. Okay, I'm playing Infinite Wealth, yeah, perfection. Like a Dragon, what is, okay, yeah, Like a Dragon. Combat mode destroyed Final Fantasy. I like both turn-based. It's different, etc., etc. The problem is that they can't make combat interesting without being turn-based. Like, I played 7. The turn, like, I don't know, I didn't really vibe with it. So, I think it's really depends on personal preference. So, give me a second. Man, my lips are dry. My lips are dry. Hold up. I was gonna start, and I was like, my lips are mad dry. Not that good type of moist. Okay. 16 has good combat for non-turn based. For some reason they have a anti-woman mindset where all game characters are just men. For what game? What game? What game is that? Read. Atlas weren't playing female leads for women because it's really not. That's crazy. Oh, female leads for game. Whoa! Almost fall. They try to make combat system like Dark Souls, but doesn't have the appeal of Dark Souls or the fun of it. They'll try making me play Dark Souls. I was in the dark. Felt dark.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been.
I like Final Fantasy 15. It's hard to play 7 and go back to 15 though, because of the mechanics are so different.
The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack.
Speak with several of the villagers. Speak to one more.
I heard it were 1,000.
Slayer, you're just a... Wait, for what? I don't know if you want to be saying all that stuff. I don't know about all that. Like, dang.
The Black Shields.
They're just giving their thoughts, their inputs.
You seen them, didn't you?
At least I think there was a Black Shields.
Y'all already roasting each
That's
other
how I
without
saw
knowing
one
each other.
before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
I'm just not someone who has played Final Fantasy since Final I'm just not someone who has played Final Fantasy. Wait, I'm just not someone who has played the series since Final Fantasy. So when did you start playing? No. I beat the tutorial on yay.
I don't know.
Well, no, I'm just like.
But we need to find
Does
out.
that mean you like Final Fantasy, or you don't like, or you just don't have a lot of experience with it? So, like, what is it that you want from Final Fantasy?
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
Then he got himself a mustache. Right.
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't
Wait, so do you not like the Tales
puts
series?
us all in grave danger.
What's
The
your name?
Empire's a
Slayer?
harsh master.
He got
His
Ashy.
demands are great, and it's just
What
as
games
swift.
do you like?
But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
The Revo.
Sorry.
The Revo. The Revo. Are you talking about
We still don't know who
Robo
the
Blazer?
Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
They have a lot of cuts. Also, I don't know if you guys are actually like debating or
This pass will take us through
Like-
the mountains.
what's
I'm
up.
directly into the
All I'm
path of
saying is just
whoever
make sure that
or
you guys are
whatever
respectful
lurks
to
here.
one another. So, cause I have no control of chat right now. That would be up to my mod. So, I don't know if you guys are like beefing or whatnot.
Ever since the apology, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is
I'm just saying, like, you know, just make sure that you don't be going all over the place over over video games. Over children's card games. As they say in Yu-Gi-Oh's. We're doing all this over children's card games. Have you guys ever seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge? It's like children's card game and children's card games. I'm gonna let Patel handle this. Potato! You can take care of it.
my mother's men.
This one.
You're done. I think there's always room for like trying to have a debate, but I think it's hard to do that online because you can never get someone's like way of tone out there, so it could always come out worse or not as how you want it to be.
This one. Get him.
Anti-woman might not be the right word in Japan, and most of East Asia is pretty sexist. That's essentially a fact. I mean, that is something that that is mentioned all the time. So it's not like a stereotype, I guess. Is that the right word? It's something that like my foreign friends and stuff talk about all the time. So it's more a mixed group with different life stories to bring depth to the story. I think it doesn't necessarily always have to be the case for that. As someone who does like look at other stories and stuff, because I do try to make my own games. Because
This might take a while.
if you don't know how to portray or articulate it right, it could just be seen as what's the right word? Let me see. It could be seen as just writing it off or something, like just needing a quota essentially. Like, or it just kind of, it could make it where it feels like it doesn't make sense to the story. I think it just really depends, like, because seeing that, so yeah, I think that's kind of spiders. So like, give me a second. I got scared. I got scared. When I say that, it's like, you know, having different stories and all that is good. Pause. Wait, why am I pausing? Okay, no, okay. So like this game has like slavery as a theme, right? So like, you know how you guys mentioned, like, you know, seeing a mixed group or something? Like, I would feel uncomfortable, even if it is accurate or whatnot. I would feel uncomfortable if, like, they had certain people filling the role for the slaves, if you get what I'm saying. Because I'm like, yes, I know that's accurate, but I don't really want to see that in a video game. Like, I don't want to, but that's like me personally. So if there's like a homogeneousness to it, it doesn't feel like it's targeting towards a certain thing. But if there was like something that I had in common, it would feel a lot more invasive or personal, and I would have been like, this is pretty uncomfortable. Because I already have kind of feel uncomfortable, but I'm like, I can move past it because, you know, that's part of stories. So like, let me see. So like, what was it? like, you know, because I try to think about, you know, trying to write these types of stories, or like, let's say I want to do a battle royale. I have to think about, let's just say I make it super homogeneous, and then the type of people I end up killing off is like, you're like, huh, why did you do that? It's just like, I think you might have had well intentions, but it could be portrayed negatively, and people could be feeling a certain type of way to it. Where is it? 16 got a lot of grief for only white. They did. I did not. I think I actually, honestly, I think for this story, I'm okay. Even though technically, this is what I also have a problem with. Everyone keeps thinking that these are white people. Mind you, well, okay, this one probably could be white people. I'm not gonna lie, but like, mind you, Japan is, you know, Asian. So like, a lot of people are associating the color of your skin to being white and etc. When it's like, that's not the case, because these people are from Japan or wherever the setting takes place, right? So I'm like, I don't see them as white people, because I see them as actually what they are, because that's where it's taking place. Unless like the story says this is taking place in America, like Brooklyn or like somewhere, etc., etc. Then I'll be like, okay, so these are Americans. So, but I think a lot of people just have, because they keep associating color to it, it's like, you know, just because the color doesn't match or something doesn't mean that it has to necessarily be that. So what is it called? So what is it? Like, you know, because like, you know, Hispanic person could be white and stuff like that, like a white color skin, and so like, I think it's like, you know, color doesn't really associate whether you're white or not. So anywho, that's besides the point. Final Fantasy 15 couldn't tell incidents with a group of all united about one person, so they had a lot of spin-offs, tell a story, and anime DLC, give it depth. I think they were, it was already planned. I think it was already planned. The DLC, not the DLC, the anime though, because like they had done that prior now. So I would say it just keeps giving you more to work with. I do think the DLC part, you do have like more of a debate on, because DLC, I think that's just with a lot of DLC. What is some well-needed change? The world can be super deep, but if the game doesn't tell the story, there isn't much point in having this world. Yeah. Sometimes people want to play a fun game, sometimes people want to play a deep game. I don't care what she's saying. Yeah, I mean, not everyone's gonna care. So, yep, I know. Heist. But I like to know her opinion. I mean, I just think what I was trying to say, I don't have a good way of saying it, is that there are other ways of putting in certain types of diversity or different cultural aspects and etc. without having to outright say it, or without having to acknowledge it. Like, it's kind of just like, you know, something that if your writing does it well enough that it could be interpreted to how people want it to be done, but it can still be in a positive way. So I feel like we went so off topic. I don't know, it's because you guys were like really going in chat, and I was just like, dang, I don't I don't know why it went like this, but whatever. I don't understand what you mean by it's mostly a new complaining system of new journalism.
You were told to
I don't even know what
stay
that
in your
even means.
homes.
So.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are, and still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you.
I mean, I was agreeing about diversity. I don't care diversity. So you agree about, but I don't care about diversity being. I think that's what you're trying to say. I think what I missed most is the party. Yeah, the party, like for this one, doesn't really have a party system. That one really bogs this one down. Like, I'm not gonna lie. For Final Fantasy 16, I'm just like, cause I played 15, I'm like, dang, there's only 4 characters, but you know, I'm okay with that. This one, I'm like, you can't even play with the other characters. I'm like, rip. You're agreeing with me, okay. Now I was just confused with how you're phrasing that. For mafia guys, homeless dude retired. Hostesses, I missed the party because 6 was my favorite. Everyone was more made.
You are thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night. And
but I can understand why people want diversity, but at the same time, I think it shouldn't be required. Like,
say that
because a lot of people want stuff, but they don't really understand how much work actually goes into making a game, and that's what I'm just like. It is what it is. Like, you can complain about a game and whatnot, and then when you make your own game, you're like, dang, okay, this is so hard. So, but you can still give criticism if you are someone who's playing a game, like, why I don't like it. Like, just like I do with 15 and 16. Like, I don't really like 16 compared to 15 because of XYZ. So. But I do think when, people are thinking about, so with, all that stuff you're saying, I do think it's based on the story you say, right? You have to base that on your story. Like, does your story need XYZ?
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal.
Hello, Snyder. I mean, I have a little bit in programming, but not crazy. Only like RenPy.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Only RenPy. I've done RenPy. Yeah, I mean, if that's what the person wants to put in the story, you know, that's up to the individual. Just like how you're up to wanting to play a game, if it has that quality or something like that.
Find something, boy.
Okay, it's like telling someone's like, I like Final Fantasy, but I wish the developers would not put in the fantasy part of Final Fantasy. It's just like, that's what Final Fantasy is about. It's just like, dang, that really slogs the game when there's no fantasy in Final Fantasy.
Death.
Oh no. Wait, speaking of like, because you guys talked about Tara, who is technically quote unquote main character, but there's other characters. Because like when I think of like female leads for Final Fantasy, I think of Lightning, but then I think about because we're talking about this topic. I like the games for Final Fantasy. Because I remember my brother played 13. For Final Fantasy 13, like I remember my brother playing it. I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is so cool!" But like, I don't, I don't like the ending or like the other two games. Like, I feel like 13 is weak, but it's not because of the female lead, right? I think it's weak because of everything that kind of happens. Like, it goes from this is what happened in 13. Then 13.2 is retconning it. And then something goes about, right? And then 13.3 is just like, you know what? You're going to come back, but like, there's going to be all this stuff going on. And it's actually been like 500 years. And you're just like, what the turn is happening in 13? Like, yeah, I think Lightning herself is a pretty cool character. I think everything that's involved in 13 kind of makes it crazy. Like,
why would anyone?
Like the mechanics, how they went with the story.
But this,
Clive.
Because what I like about 13.1 and 13.2 is that like you could tell there's a contrast between Sarah and Lightning.
we should go.
So like I know you're mentioning Lightning is boring. I think this is where interpretation comes in, right?
Them here like this.
Because
we won't. But if
so like Cloud, the whole thing is that
south, they may already
he's carrying a fake persona, right? While Lightning is, she has to be what she thinks is supposed to be a big sister. Like she has to make all the tough decisions, right? So she has to feel cold-hearted and whatnot. And I think that's what's pretty interesting for, you know, like usually, I guess during that time period, like the female characters were more light-hearted and whatnot. I like Snow too. I did not like Hope. I didn't like Hope, and then Sauce is so kind of weird. Sauce has a weird story going on. Like in 13.1 it makes sense. 13.2 he's like, okay, time to hit up the casino. I think it's a consensus that a lot of people do not like Hope. Even though like Hope is a teen, right? But it's just like everything, he blames everything on Snow because he wants to like grieve, but he doesn't really know how to. He doesn't have his mother, right? So he takes it out on Snow the whole time. It's just like, bro, are you serious right now? And then he like completely changes in the other two because he's not even technically Hope in the third one. 13.2, he's an adult. I have a chocobo. Just use my chocobo. was really linear though. Alright.
Run like the wind.
Yeah, Grand Post, that's what I heard. I don't know. I hear it's a very hard to get into 13, which is why I don't. I had the 13 collection. I had the whole collection for 13.
My mother happened.
I just don't play it.
The nobles who lived
I
here
just haven't played it for myself.
Let's hope my uncle fared better.
But no, for Yasu was
That's
playing
the
like
gate.
13 when it came out, like, and was actively following it. You guys must have been so irked with 13 too, with how it ended. Because the way it ended had me cracking up. I was like, what the?
Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Listen, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than
I just don't want to play 13-3. That's the only one I don't want to play.
those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you?
Like, I know you have the guest characters, but you don't even have a party in that one.
Down where you stand. Just try it.
And then you definitely have to deal with lightning.
We'll need to find another way in.
I'm like not happy.
Be able to reason with the guards, or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Land in Hawaii? What? Oh, and like a dragon. I was just like, bro. I was just like, when did you go to Hawaii? I was so confused. I was like, bro, you on holiday right now? I was like, bro, how did he go to Hawaii? Yeah, I was just like, where potato? I was like, where potato? Has this whole conversation. He's all the way in Hawaii. Wait, what? I'm like, what? Are you talking about like the OG 2 and 3? I would be okay with playing Final Fantasy 3 remake, Final Fantasy 4 remake.
Its luster.
Because they're cheaper for one. They're only like $6 a piece. Then I would the other ones, but where am I going? I'm just confused as to why they remade 3 and 4 out of all of them, though. That was so confusing, but
Not abandoned then.
it was chibi style.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Mm.
Or not.
I failed. I had all in one spot. I messed up the button trigger.
You're finished.
Oh, it was because of 3D? Okay.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be.
It's a Phoenix.
Who was there when you died?
Yeah, they have the remake. I would play remake. Remake 4.
Forgive me.
When we get through more of these.
I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Wait, Wade? Is he still alive?
Founder, it really is you.
He's still alive? How?
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
Like, you see, the reason I don't hate how 15 has all that content, because 7 has a lot of content too. Same with 13. I think they decided to give 13 and 15 the same treatment, because 13 had 3 games in the novel, and 15 was supposed to be like a
Before the
spin-off to
Empire
it.
could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
So Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge. Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours
Oh wow!
and ours.
Thank you for 4.
We too
I
have
just
witnessed
got a
the crimes these
notification
men
for
who
that.
dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
What are your thoughts on 10? A lot of people say
was
like
hoping
10
you'd
is their
say that.
favorite.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Bro, soon enough, I'm gonna get all the Final Fantasy collection games one day.
Let us do our duty.
I appreciate it, bro. Well,
With pleasure, my lord.
we just gotta get through 16 first.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Report 7 remake. Reason loves 7 remakes. She made me play 9 hours of Queen's Blood so we can see Vincent. 9 hours of Queen. It was probably 10.
Tell us then.
So we can see Vincent.
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill, and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Oh my god, all you guys is like Vincent's birthday. You guys better watch that whole 9-hour video then. I mean, playing Queen's Blood.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Oldale have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Oh wait, party makeup changed. Okay, so we got Wade in our party. Okay, yeah, we got Will.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention.
I do remember that when he's playing Blitzball. I thought everyone's always talking about, I love the kiss scene. I'm like, okay. Because I haven't really seen their development, so I was just like, okay.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastard.
There they are. On your
Oh, I was like, did I turn into Wade? I was just like, did I turn into Wade?
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
The Guardians of the Flame.
presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your
My favorite
flame.
part is that apparently Waka got Lulu pregnant and no one could tell. Intense.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. This one.
okay, you can stop. I can kick him.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight that battle for.
Was... Yeah, Bingus.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. But can't say I'm flattered.
Nice try.
Belt dress. Oh my god, you guys have the belt dress. The only thing that was good in all FFFs up to 14 is the music. I don't know how bad songs in FF, but I mean, I like it. Okay. 14, does 14 have a good track? Because it is MMO.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Make a loser for my character. You guys want to simp my character?
We need to finish this.
I mean, I am trying to upgrade my model. It's gonna take a while, but we are in the middle of trying to upgrade it. You see, what happened was we did have quite a few outfits planned for my model, and everything was corrupted. The artist told me that they lost everything. And I was just like, huh, that stinks. They're like, yeah, so it's gonna take a while, so I guess so.
I don't see any more.
Make one for when you play 10. Oh my.
The plan worked.
It is not quick. It is not quick. Let me just tell you, it's not quick to make those type of models.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord.
On VTuber, especially to use expensive.
For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
A white outfit. Get the Tifa outfit. Is that why I would censor it? Because I don't like showing midriff.
For good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may,
I'm telling you, VTuber outfits are mad bread.
Fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
No romances with
so
like...
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
What? Someone's trying to call me. 1 second. My phone got taken away. What? My crackers now? My relatives called using my phone. I'm just like, I want my phone back. Because, like, in case I need to see something. Thank you. Much appreciated. I decided to grab a slice of pizza too, I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, dang, hopefully I get my phone. Still didn't get my phone. So I'm just gonna eat a slice of pizza. But yeah, thanks. Yeah, but as I said, thinking outfits be expensive for VTuber models. So that's why you only usually see them with one unless they like change their model. Yeah, I'm eating too. Time to munch tension. Time to eat. I grabbed me some pizza. Ah, a piece of ham. When's the last time we had ham? Anywho. One sec. Oh, wow, that's called TOS, terms of service violation right there. I could get 0 views from that. Just no clothes. You guys are crazy. What, you think this is hick? I drank all my water. No clothes. You guys are on crack.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians.
Right.
And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Hey, happy 2025.
My uncle
Ocean
believes
is
we're
still
in
not
processes
New
to
Year's
rob
for
him.
me.
And means to string us up himself.
So many beers. Where? Who can I stink in? Oh wait, is that Red 13?
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rossfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
That's so cringy. That's so cringy. That's cringe. Working at the car wash. Yeah.
Infectious flax wench, even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favour to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
What was it?
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us.
I didn't even pay attention to
much
that.
for his area.
I was like, what are you guys talking
The
about?
nation will be forever in your debt.
Called Bromian.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I
Tell
the
us not go
courage of my
live.
brother.
Not yet. Why do you want potato live?
All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
Ali McFly, you enjoy yourself and
About
enjoy a
everything.
Happy New Year.
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived.
Potato
Besides,
gives his thoughts
I
on
have it
being
on
a
good
streamer.
authority that Clive
Pretty
is telling the
unnatural.
truth.
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
I just put on this one because the other one
Is
was
all this about
16 had like
being
very
Sid?
little viewership.
You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford?
Imagine when you don't have a co-pilot in stream though. You gotta do this all by yourself. Peas? Like green peas?
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't
Bruh.
she?
Y'all always coming down my neck. Even though you guys want me to interact. What, you want me to say actually focus in the game? You want me to actually focus in the game? Or you guys want me to read your chat? Because I can't do both. I can't do both. If this was Pokemon, maybe I could do both. But this ain't no Pokemon. This is some Final Fantasy type turd, man. Thinking, darn, audio correct. Audio correct. Thinking, this is... Y'all want me to play some like Hollow Knight, some Final Fantasy, something called Hi-Fi Punch. Like, I don't even drink fruit punch and you guys want me to play Hi-Fi Punch. And y'all are always on my case for being lost. I'm like, of course I'm gonna be lost. I'm just gonna look at that everything on the screen. I have like 50 screens up. Next time in 3025, I don't even think I'll make it to 2035, but thanks for the confidence, man.
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to
People
trust
are
us in the
Pokemon,
space of
okay.
3 days.
Charizard, I choose you! High-Five Punch alone.
On your mind.
That's why someone wanted me to play High-Five Punch!
Monsters.
I need to go now, but I wish you a good game, JJ, and I wish you a Happy New Year. Great stream. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Hirashi. Hope to see you back in stream another day. I hope you have a great one. So, yeah. Happy New Year.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
Yeah. JJ, can I tell
So
you
I
and
became
Potato
their
something?
puppet.
What you want to tell us?
I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
Let me see what.
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all.
Looking forward to connecting New Year.
I had become.
I'm sorry. You know, okay, you guys know. Bye. You know how people be like, "Oh my goodness, add me on Discord," right? I thought I read something that said Milky Digits. I was like, Milky Digits? I'm like, that's a crazy Discord name. Imagine if someone you were gonna collab with is just like, my name is Milky Digits. I'm like, what the turd?
A monster.
Now I work with some people? Oh, okay, that's cool. Started helping some YouTubers.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Look at them graphics.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Oh, they got a smooch. Smoochy time! Smoochy time!
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
You should do a brownie stream. That would
Let's
be
get some
pretty nice
sleep.
ASMR.
The journey back to Bendemeer is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Oh, no smoochy sneak. No smoochy woochy. No smoochy. Time. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Maybe you're the one.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivi... Can probably make an educated guess.
I don't choke on it. Okay, well, let's see you do it live. The proof's in the pudding. As an ASMR.
Thank you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from
Well, then
old
it's not the same now,
Seems
is
there's
it?
no
Is
creature in the
it?
realm so
I don't think
foul It
so.
can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
That's what I thought.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Smoochy woochies.
Fantastic. Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's stew. It was once a favourite among the
My
gourmets of
fam
Oriflamme,
just
the author is
left.
to
I'm
believe.
gone now.
Though
You guys
Molly's never heard of it.
Okay.
The only problem
Enjoy
is
your
that while the
new
recipe
year,
is extremely
Ocean.
detailed in most
See you
respects,
next year.
it's
Take care of yourself.
infuriatingly cryptic
C'est
as
la
to the main
vie.
A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Happy New Year to you. Wait. Where'd my phone go? Where'd my phone go? Where'd my phone go? Oh, my family has my phone. Hold up. Let me go check if they. I gotta go check if my mama's done with the phone. I got my phone. I got my phone back. I got my phone. Oh yeah. I think my mom wanted to see. I guess I have like 2 hours left before to go downstairs. So let's get on. Sit. Ah, I didn't even put this charge. Bingus.
How did we never
There are
hear?
new buildings guardians of the flame.
Clive!
Why does
Oh, am I
16
glad
feel
to
so
see
much
you.
smaller than Reaver?
Something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
Fine. If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
I could have sworn we had a few. That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going. always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
That means you dang.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay.
How you doing?
Didn't like the
Playing
colour of
so
something.
you can
So I took it off his hands for a fair
What?
price.
That made no sense.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He doesn't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Use the hunt board. Oh man, not the hunt board. Oh, you're playing League.
Deadlands wouldn't be half
League
as
of
bad without all
Legends.
the bloody dust.
Kupo!
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know? Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Will it? I did that one. Does one?
I don't think so.
Bruh. I don't know where they go. Am I not using the home board? I'm getting tired, chat. Like, my eyes are like, and I woke up, I had 3 hours of sleep and I woke up sleeping.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Same way they never heard about us, I expect.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
After everything she's done.
Yeah, what would you do if I fell asleep on
Times may be
stream?
hard, but if you got the gill, I got the
Like,
goods.
accidentally?
What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Scorpions still live nearby.
I dare say they do. Blue Reeds would be your best bet. Memory serves.
Thank you.
Well, no,
Most helpful.
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to Martha's lot, I'd be daft to stay.
We do know one thing.
Like this, I would get any bearers.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Cardi B.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Over here! This one.
I better get this back to its own before it goes bad. Or anyway. This at least.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I gotta wrap up stream pretty soon. I'm falling asleep. I am falling asleep, chat. I'm like,
What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
dang. Just like F cup girl.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat
It
while
looks
it's hot.
horrible.
I'm not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And
No,
yet,
we're not done yet.
up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid.
Yeah, everyone keeps calling him Sid. I guess he's picked the name Sid.
Welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Infinite Wealth is good, haven't finished it yet. Dang, this is what happens when you only have 3 hours of sleep. Ah.
Typical
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago, in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. Then, thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Okay. I'm wrapping up here because I can't keep my eyes open. I need to lay down. Sorry for the short stream today. It's just I had a lot on my plate. Bro, I'm so close to just on stream. I mean, I just start sleeping on stream. So like, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys have a great one. Enjoy yourselves and a happy new year. Bye bye.